What's up guys, my name's JDCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Levante Career Mode. We're getting straight back into things. Obviously we've been uploading a few F1 videos recently, but we're going to be alternating between the two and you will be seeing many episodes to come of the Levante Career Mode. We've still got many games to play and we've got so many things to still do, so don't get me wrong, we will not be neglecting this series whatsoever and you'll be seeing more content on this series. Our first game is against Almeria, a team that we have previously played in the second division of La Liga. In the season where we got promoted, they still stayed in the second division, but it seems to be this season they have got promoted. A weaker side to come up against, but this is still going to be a test, don't get me wrong. We need to be on our toes and we need to be competing at the highest level. We go in goal with the lineup of Kevin Trapp in goal. We have the back four of Gomez, Alyamik, Omdembele and Williams. We then have the midfield three of Vargas, Cherki and Romeo Lavia. And then we have the front three of Afif, Martial and Pepe. Just changing this squad up a little bit just to see, obviously we need to get used to these players. And yeah, just to see what we can reduce in game. In the 22nd minute there, Williams has a nice interception from the winger trying to get it into the box. He pulls it up to Pepe who makes a nice run there, allowing loads of space. Cherki over to Martial and Martial lumps it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 24th minute. Real good link-up play between Martial and Cherki, just being able to kind of put it across goal, and he's in the right position at the right time and he's able to put it in the back of the net to make it 1-0. Martial is going to be really important for us and I can see him being such a big figure in this side. Not so long after we scored the first goal, we get a throw in there just in our own half. We're able to pass it out just in front of us and Afif is able to do an over-the-top ball to Martial. Instead of Cherki passing it to Martial, it was the other way round and Cherki is able to find the back of the net in the 32nd minute, finessing the ball into the bottom right-hand corner and making it 2-0 with not so long to go before the second half. Really good play from us, nice ball from Afif to Martial originally and just nice to carry the ball over to Cherki. Almeria after the second goal get some nice chances. They make a nice little bit of play here. Long shot. Trapp could have been a bit better with the hands there, but unfortunately he does parry that to the corner. In the 42nd minute, just not long after their shot, they are able to get some more nice passes across and they do find the back of the net with a stupid chip there that seems to get parried. And then unfortunately it is an empty goal for him to get put into. And yeah, not a lot we could have done about that. Obviously Trapp did his best, but he could have been a bit better. Bit clumsy from him, and unfortunately we concede that goal. We went into the second half 2-1 up there, and annoying to concede that one because we only have a 1-goal deficit. But we start the second half really strong. Williams doing a switch to play with Afif. Afif finds Vargas who takes his time on the ball, but he's able to find that little bit of a gap, bursts into it, and he does find the back of the net to make it 3-1 in the 47th minute. Really strong goal, really well worked at the same time. Took his time, and that's what I liked. He was able to kind of compose himself on the ball and he was able to find the back of the net. In the 51st minute we have a corner that we conceded there. Really could have gone so wrong for us. A clearance that ping-ponged onto one of their strikers and they nearly find the back of the net, but Kevin Trapp covers his post. Muriel comes on for Martial just to be able to freshen it up, but not a lot happened. We make some other substitutions to Ceballos coming on in the future and Pepe. It wasn't until the 89th minute there when Ceballos gets on the ball from a corner that he spread out and he finds Muriel, and Muriel still has the pace and he still has the agility and he is able to find the back of the net in the 90th minute, finishing off the game, solidifying the 4-1 victory. We still can use Muriel a lot. We're going to be relying on him at times. Obviously, he's going to be more of a backup striker these days. He's going down in overall and such, but he's still got the pace. He's still got the kind of guile to be able to get in front of goal. And yeah, I still feel like he is going to be a key member of the squad. So that's fine, whistle blown, and that does secure the 4-1 win against Almeria. Really solid result, but a result I expected at the same time. Obviously, against weaker opponents, we need to be competing and getting the goals. In the second game of the episode, we do come up against Atletico Madrid. Koke playing against his previous side. Obviously, it's going to be a weird one for him, and we know how strong Atletico Madrid can be. We've had such battles from him. So, in the lineup, we do have Kevin Trapp, of course. As our back four, we have Gallardo, Conti, Diallo, and Sriracha. Midfield three of Koke, Cherki, and Papeu. And then we have the front three of Isuaku, Kolo Muani, and Ceballos. I knew what to expect from them, and unfortunately they just always seem to get the better of me. In the 10th minute here, a ball that should have got cleared and then cleared again, it does fall to the feet of João Felix, and all he has to do is put it in the back of the net. So he does, and unfortunately he makes it 1-0 just inside the 11th minute. I didn't really get any better from there, and unfortunately in the 26th minute De Bruyne is an easy tap in from him straight across goal, and he just slots it into the back of the net to make it 2-0, making it way too easy from them, and they had a brilliant first half compared to us. We do make some changes just to freshen the side up and kind of have some fresh ideas, just because realistically that was not good enough from us whatsoever, and we was getting done in every single area of the pitch. Really underwhelming performances from a lot of the players, and we just don't seem to capitalise on anything whatsoever. It doesn't get any better for us, and unfortunately in the 62nd minute we concede the most stupidest penalty. I don't know how it is a penalty personally. Correct me if I'm wrong, but looking at this, Conte does absolutely nothing. He stands there. He gets clattered from the shot, but because he falls over him and the goalkeeper as well, he seems to get the penalty. I mean, I don't make any sense of that. They do get the goal. It's a 50-50. Unfortunately, Kevin Trapp isn't able to save that, and yet he's just a ridiculous one to concede, in honesty. If I could contest it, I really would. We get a little bit of karma for us, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't matter so much to us because the scoreline is what it is. Goretzka goes hard in on Scott, and he's already on a first yellow. Unfortunately for him, that will be his second yellow, meaning he does get sent off the field. Really poor from him, really sloppy challenge, and yeah, it's a bit of a consolation for us, but unfortunately it doesn't grab the goals back, and yeah, I'd rather have 3 goals on the score sheet. In the 67th minute, from the free kick we get there, Koke is able to get in space, and he does find the back of the net against his old side. Really good goal from him. He's getting his shirt pulled and everything, so he does well to stand his ground and find the back of the net. Good to see him on the score sheet, but obviously in a game like this, we do expect more from a lot of our players. It doesn't get any better from us, and unfortunately Felix is in a load of space there. Just takes his time, holds the ball, and he does square it to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne has been an absolute menace this game. Unbelievable performance from him, and he just goes to show you, even at his old age now in the game, he has still got it. In the 75th minute though, we do get a consolation with Martial coming onto the field. Good goal from us, really good goal in honesty. Over the top ball, Martial's able to do what he does best, chest it down and volley it into the back of the net. Obviously it makes it a look bit better on the scoreline, but we all know what's going to happen. The fans have already left the stadium. They know the answer, and that's going to be, unfortunately, Atletico win. We do make it even worse for ourselves, and we do concede another penalty. This time round, yes, it is a penalty. It's a stupid one to concede. More out of frustration than anything with how the game's gone, and yeah, it's definitely annoying to concede. And what does he do? He converts it. I thought he might go to the other side where he previously went, but he fools me, and he goes the other way to make it his 4th goal, I do believe. Yeah, 4 out of 4 he had. Unbelievable. We go straight into things, though. We haven't to worry about that. We go straight into things with the first Champions League game. I can't show you the group stage stuff because I have been copyrighted previously to uploading this, so I will run you through the group. Man City, Fiorentina and BSC Young Boys we will be competing against. We go with a lineup with Kevin Trapp in goal. Gomez come up against his old side with Conte, Kolasinac and Williams. Vargas, Pepe, Cherki and Afif, Kolomani and Nusa. Big changes made because we need to make a big step in this competition and a much better start compared to what we did against Madrid. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case, and in the 11th minute, Foden gets on the ball there. Haaland passes it out to Perone in a 1-2 between him and Silva, and he does find the back of the net just inside the 12th minute. Really good goal from him, and we should be expecting many things like that with such a high-class team. Not so long after the goal, we try to pump the ball into the box, but they do get a nice clearance, but only falling out to Vargas. He heads it on to Cherki. Cherki takes his time and finds a nice bit of space for Nusa to run into, and he does find the back of the net with the ball ricocheting off the post. And luckily for us, it does find the back of the net to make it 1-1 with a really quick response with only 2 to 3 minutes after they scored. In the 20th minute, not long after the first goal that we do score, Vargas makes a blazing run into a load of space there, and he composes himself so well, and he finesses it into the bottom corner pass for Ederson, and unluckily for him, we are 2-1 up in the first game of our Champions League campaign. Obviously, this is the first team that we've played against that are in England, and we have played the Giants, and we are showing them how it's done at the moment. Really good comeback from us to go 1-0 down away from home in new territory that we have never played in, and we are definitely showing them how it's done. Really good finish from Vargas, and he's just getting better and better as every game that he plays. 28th minute here, and Afif is on the ball, trying to kind of dummy the player players and trying to get a little bit of space here. Cherky holding his own, and oh my lord, unbelievable stuff from us. We're 3-1 up in the 29th minute. This is Wonderland, and then we are in Wonderland, and we're dreaming at the moment, because a 3-1 result at the moment would be ideal. Obviously, it would be hard for that to stay that way, and unfortunately for us, it doesn't. Bernardo Silva gets a nice ball to Haaland, and he finishes it straight away. Absolutely smashes it with all his power, and the Norwegian man makes it a 3-2. The second half was really poor from us, in all honesty, allowing so many chances to be conceded. We were so lucky that Kevin Trapp was on his feet, because boy oh boy did he need to be. So many chances we were conceding here, and it just didn't seem to get any better for us whatsoever. They were piling on the pressure so much. Nice save from him, with Foden having a shot that he should have scored. And that was a story for them in the second half. They just didn't seem to be able to convert it, no matter what chances they had. We was under so much pressure, it was unbelievable. We only created one chance in the second half, with Pepe finding a little bit of space. He whips it into Cherky. Cherky could have put that on target, and we could have been sailing away with the 4-2 win, but unfortunately for us, it wasn't to be. In the 80th minute, it was the heart-in-mouth moment, because, oh my lord, he should have scored that. That was an absolute sitter from Alphonso Davies, and unfortunately it wasn't for anyone else. It should have fallen to, then I think it would have been a goal. We hold our own, and we compete at the highest level, and we have come away with the 3-2 win. Unbelievable scenes, and yeah, just such a good sight to see at the same time. Never expected to compete against such a high calibre of side, and it was just brilliant to be able to come away, and we held our own in the second half. We battled through it, and we do leave Manchester with the 3-2 win. Nusa being such a highlight, being able to get us back into the game, and he proved to be such a good player in this side. Nice to be able to get that, but we do go back into life of La Liga with a simulation game against Mallorca. We are able to come away with the 1-0 win, with Ceballos getting on the score sheet. Nice to see him on there, because he has seen some underwhelming performances from him recently, so hoping that he will pick it up and hopefully get better. The last game of the episode was against Getafe. 3-1 win with Marni, Nusa and Diallo getting on the score sheet. Nice 2 simulations in a row, and we do get the 6 points from that. So a really positive episode from us, and we are gaining to be able to go up to the top. Obviously, we are level with 4 teams at the moment, being Sevilla, Real Madrid, Celta Vigo and myself. Atletico Madrid just 1 point behind also. So there's many games to play, and the season is very long and hard, so we know what to expect coming off of last season, and it is definitely going to be a big battle, and maybe harder than this, maybe, because even though we've got the players, I feel like the competition has got much better, and you can see with how close it is. Even the top 8, there's only 6 points that kind of between us, so yeah, it's crazy really. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button for when I do release another video. Cheers.